Hey guys, and welcome. In this video, we're going to be talking all about the Metabase API. So this is, I think, a really powerful technology. I'm going to share my screen with you. And first of all, what I have here is the Metabase API. And of course, Metabase is a data visualization platform. Here's my Heroku deployment. I made other videos, which is all about how to deploy to Heroku. And you can feel free to check those out on my channel. Let's see. Okay. Now, you can pay something like $7 a month for a Heroku Dyno, which will make it a little bit faster. It's just a little more power for the server. But over here, we have the Metabase homepage, first of all. And the homepage is really nice because you have all of the questions that every single member of the team has written, and I think that itself is a really powerful feature. Instead of just saving all your SQL queries to your local computer, Metabase allows each member of the team to see this log of all the questions that have been written and saved, questions getting saved to dashboards, and so on. So we're working right now, I think, with this one, all driving test questions. Let's click on into it. And we're going to see that this specific question, every question actually, has an ID. I've written it in SQL, and we have a parameter in here. The parameter, I'll make it a little bigger. It's the access code. Okay, so the access code is what's over here, is the filter. And I've already defined the filter as well. I can show you that here. This is the variables. The filter is defined as a number. And every time that I put a section here, it'll show me different results. Okay, perfect. And as you can see over here, this is all the questions that are in section number 1. So we go to section, as you can see, section, and that's great. What you can do with this data, you can automatically download it, or you can share it with somebody else. So I've enabled public sharing. I have the link here, and this link has been moved over here to this project's repo, which is scraping the driving questions of the Israeli driving test. And you can read more about that. I'm going to make a different tutorial series all about how to pull data using WebDriver IO and MySQL database. But essentially, we've taken all the questions and the answers, and we put them into a MySQL database. We've taken that database, we've added it to Metabase, the CMS dashboard, in the admin section. And I'll show you how to do that and add a new data source via Metabase, because that's also an important prerequisite for working with a Metabase API. But if you're watching this video, you're probably a little more advanced. So let's see, databases, and there it is, Israel driving test, a CMS, that sample data set, and something else. So you go into the admin, you add your database, and once you have that, you can ask questions. And now I'm going to go in here, and this is what I get. Okay, this is my public card. We'll look at it in our viewer. Okay. I want to really dissect it. Okay, perfect. So this is what the card looks like. I've removed. You could probably add more than one parameter into the search. You can export. You can just get straight up JSON. Straight up JSON. Okay, there you go. API on JSON. You can export that JSON, meaning automatically download it the moment that somebody hits this link, or it'll download to their computer, or it'll automatically export the CSV with this link over here. And you'll see that I've taken this, you'll see that at the, when you're trying to when you're trying to share a question, you're gonna get something that looks like this. Okay, I'm gonna copy that and I paste it in there. And you have the card ID, which is also the question ID. And I take that ID and I put it right in here. Okay, so you're gonna put that in here. Then you choose, you say /query, that's the same across all 3 queries, but a second ago, bigger, okay. You take the card, you're gonna save it over there, API/public/card, /query, and then if you want it to export CSV, you do /CSV. You want to download JSON, you do /JSON. You want it to just return JSON, you just do that. And we're going to remove this second parameter here. Okay. Here and here, because we don't need a second parameter in this case. And over here. Perfect. So here's the export CSV, and let's hit that up. All we need to do is just take this URL, share it with anybody on the web. It's a public link. Okay. And let's do it for an incognito just to prove the case. Okay. And the moment that we pressed it, it immediately downloaded this CSV file for us, and that's really nice. And let's see what happens with that CSV. By the way, you'll see that in this case the access code was 4, and that if we go back to the query, we said section equals access code, and that's why we're only taking all the questions from section 4. Okay, so that's an example. I could do the same thing. All I needed to do is change one letter. Instead of doing section 4, I want section number 2, for example. And that's automatically going to download a new file. I'm going to click that and see what happens. Ooh, this is section 4, the last one. Ah, there you go. This is section 2. Okay, and as you can see, they are different questions. Okay, so that takes care of that. So the question, the ID, and the section, and all that. Okay, so as you can see, we can export to CSV, and these are publicly shareable links done through the Metabase API. I hope that answers some of the questions. Here's an example of what it looks like when you're just returning JSON. This is the exact same, almost the same. Let's see. So again, we take the question ID from the public shared link. If we go in here, we take the public link, copy it, and we're going to paste it. And this is what's going to provide you with your card ID. Okay, and you're going to need the card ID in order to input that into this section of the URL. You write your own query, save it away, and you're going to be able to provide results to unauthenticated users publicly. You can provide results to that query with a specific parameter in CSV format, automatically downloading the CSV to the client's computer. In JSON format, automatically downloading the JSON file, or in API format. The API format is it looks like this: question number, same size, and so on. Here's the question, and the answer. Oh, sorry. Here's the question. Here's the answer, and so on. Okay, so that hopefully covers some ground, and let's do the example of downloading the JSON just for the sake of it. Control-V. I paste it in there, and there we go. We have a .json file that gets automatically downloaded. Not sure who would want to use the downloaded JSON, but you at least know that you have that option as well. So I hope that helps. I hope that helps a little bit, and thanks for tuning in. Again, you can check out my other video, which is a little bit of backdrop about this project of driving test questions. It has support for WebDriver I/O. It's using a MySQL database, and it's a data gathering project. So I'm going to do hopefully a tutorial of videos about data gathering using Node.js and just vanilla JavaScript and MySQL. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and keep me posted if you have questions. Thank you.